Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Market's a bit red today. It's pretty red today, guys. Oh, man. Try to get this show going. As, of course, the Crypto Otaku, yet again back to bring you the crypto, the chaos, and the news. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Gonna be one of those days, I guess. Big old red day. Boom, there we go, there we go. That's appropriate. More red, more red. All right, Joy's in the house, number one, numero uno. We got Milk Money and Crypto JPEG as well. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Bring on the chaos. Yes, yes, yes. And good morning, happy Monday, everyone, says Joy. Crypto JPEG saying, good morning, Crypto Otaku and fam. Milk Money saying, good morning to everyone. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Hopefully you are surviving. Hopefully you are surviving. I am surviving. just barely. Oh man, I had a hard time waking up this morning. Damn, man, last night was a doozy. It was a doozy. We didn't know if it was gonna come down further, but we're still holding on. Let's get into it. Man, who could have predicted this? Too much of a sell-off is insane. All right. Let's get back. Where were we going? Where are we going? It's early. Milk Money with the flames. Bring on the flames. You bring the flames, I'll bring the coffee. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. We got a lot of stuff to cover as always. Oh man, here we go. Boom. Oh man, we mapped this over the weekend. It was not fun. We were hopeful. From last night, we were hopeful for a recovery. Everyone was expecting a recovery. Actually, I was watching multiple things over the weekend. We started chipping up, and then we had this big pullback in the foreign market. Started dumping us, as it sounded like EU was going to meet with Lazinski and then Trump. Yeah, we're gonna see what that is gonna when that's gonna take place, how long that's gonna take to happen, and Putin's even going to play ball with Zelensky, or Zelensky even wants to play ball with Putin. I mean, it's kind of both ways. That's why we're sitting at this morning. So, good morning, guys. Good morning. Hopefully, you are. I hope your face is not completely ripped off yet, right? In the most negative way. We're waiting for face melting price action for the upside, but today's downside action scaring some people out. Everything is red today, guys. Everything is red. We're gonna get into that. Not looking great. Yeah, of course, like everything else, this too shall pass. Let's get into some of the headlines. We do have about 7 minutes till the market open, 6-7 minutes. Yes, Milk Money says, I need lots of coffee today. I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right there with you. Oh God. Good morning, Otaku. Highlight of the weekend. Seems like they are trying to make us feel pure misery before the takes off. Yes. Highlight of my weekend was I picked up a traffic light, which is way too freaking bright still. I've even dimmed it already so much. I'm gonna have to find another way, maybe like spray some tint on the lenses or something. I don't know. Let's see what else I have here. Hello, Master Otaku, OG Boban. Good morning. We got Cyclone as well. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Hope you're ready for another week of chaos. Yes, always, yes. Oh Jesus. OG Boban says, hello, Master Otaku. Buy the top, sell the dip. You crazy bastard. Yeah, I guess that might have worked right now, maybe. Sell the dip. Jeez. If you would have sold the dip you bought on Friday, you'd probably be good, right? If you sold it over the weekend. Cody Bakula saying, good morning, it's chaos time. Yes. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. It's feeling kind of scary right now this morning. All right, let's get into some of the headlines. We got some stuff to cover. We have about 4 minutes to our opening bell. Of course, keeping that on my side. You mirror. All right, where? Mine's not working. There we go. All right, so right there, front and center. Look at this, guys. Boom. CNBC front page. Bitcoin sinks to 115,000 after hitting its newest record as macro concerns spark liquidation wave. We're going to get into this one, obviously, front and center. Pretty good. Again, it shows you they're paying attention to our space. All that matters to me. Three, I think Europe wants as leaders prepared to meet Trump. We can take a look at that too, as that meeting's supposed to happen today. From what I heard over the weekend, EU and Zelensky, Ukraine, are going to be meeting with Trump today. I think they flew out last night, so I think that's the plan. We'll see if that's still the plan, though. Okay, let's see what else we have. Bitcoin sinks to 115,000 after hitting the newest record. Macro concerns. Cody Bakula coming in, bringing me an extra life. Thank you, my guy. We need it. We need it. Thank you. Thank you. $2 super chat. Super sticker. Thanks again, man. Thanks again. You miss playing red light, green light. Yeah, I miss playing red light, green light. It's been a minute. Since I was a little kid. Jesus. Oh yeah, I sold some silver Saturday to take advantage of the red. More Miria for me. It's only a big red bag, says Crypto JPEG. Yeah, Miria. Lucky bastard, man. Yeah, more Miria. Yeah, more Miria. Everything's red still, man. Everything's red. XCN. I think XCN has the biggest pullback now out of all of our favorite gems in our group. Danny says, good morning, good going in for a workout. Damn, that sounds amazing right now. I'm kind of envious. I need to start working out. All right, hopefully if I get my schedule and back to work. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Oh yeah, we're gonna read this one here. I don't think we have time now. We got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the opening bell. It's gonna be a really interesting open bell too. Oh man, don't want to miss that one. I did have a clip from Bloomberg this morning. Do I still have that? Oh, I might have lost it. I was clicking on things at the beginning of the open. I thought there was another page up. Yeah. Here it is. I do still have it. Bloomberg did mention our space again this morning with the fears, the overall fears. I think we might have enough time. No, we got about a minute. I gotta wait until after the bell to show you that. All right, what else do we have here? In the while we're waiting, we got 30 seconds maybe till they open that bell. Oh, what in the hell is this, guys? A major airline's flight attendant strikes stands over 100,000 passengers. Yes, waiting for their flights. Holy crap! What in the world happening? More than 100,000 passengers stranded as union rejects binding arbitration ruling.
Is warning of a notorious hacking group called
that's not... Air Canada. Wow, Air Canada attendants remain on strike on Sunday, defying a government labor board's order to return to work and forcing Canada's largest airline to delay its restart plan. Walkout began shortly at 1 a.m. on Saturday. We'll have to get back into that after the open. Don't want to miss this open, guys. It's gonna be a ridiculous open. We got about 20 seconds or so till they transition back over. It's gonna be a crazy day. The headlines we have: young adults ditch friends over money. That's right. Rising social costs soar. Oh geez, so just like people dining and dashing and leaving their friends there to pay. Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sure that more and more that's gonna happen, like everything else. I'd rather see that happen than Mad Max, right? Yeah, boy. You don't want Mad Max to happen. Oh, yeah. People can't pay their bills. That's terrible, man. That's the world we live in. Here we go. Market open. Any second. Come on. What are we doing? It is now, about 10 seconds. What are we doing? Bloomberg? Open that bell.
We are moments away from the start of trading on this Monday morning. This is Bloomberg Open Interest. I'm Matt Miller. Take a look at the index futures, not doing a lot right now. S&P futures and NASDAQ futures both down. The small caps gaining just a tiny
Make-A-Wish.
And there's really not much going on. We don't have a publicly traded stock ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. It's the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is great. And then you have CTW, Cayman, ringing the bell on the NASDAQ marketplace, which is like some kind of gaming platform. They've only been trading for 8 days, and they've already lost 60%. of their value. So I hope you didn't buy
Damn.
that IPO. Katie, what have you got? This is actually an interesting story here.
Yeah, bring the camera over here because we actually have a lot to talk about. The FDA, it approved Novo Nordisk's weight loss drug Wegovy to treat a serious form of liver disease. That news came, I believe, at the end of last week, which is exciting, but also exciting coming this morning, the news that Novo is partnering with GoodRx to offer its GLP-1 drugs, such as Ozempic, such as Wegovy, for $4.99 for cash-paying patients. That is half of the list price. You can see shares reacting in a big way. Novo up about 4%. GoodRx up 24%. And good news, we're talking to the CEO of GoodRx, Wendy Barnes, in the next hour. Matt, really looking forward to that conversation.
Yeah, so to be clear, you can use a credit or debit, right? It doesn't have to be an actual cash transaction, but the idea is you don't go through your insurance.
Yes,
and then
precisely.
you only have to pay $500 a month
$4.99.
Damn.
for like a milliliter of drugs. All right, investors
Oh
will get
my
clues
God.
about the health of the consumer and potential tariff pass-throughs with earnings from Walmart, Target, Home Depot, and more. We've been talking a lot about it. We're back with Advisors Capital Management Portfolio Manager and partner Joanne Feeney. And I guess the health of the consumer is so important right now, but I'm thinking more about multiples because the market is trading at a very high multiple, at least historically. If you look back 21, 22, 23 is not normal. I heard someone on Bloomberg Radio this morning say, but the fact is we don't have, an entire index full of manufacturers. Like, these are very different businesses that we're grading here, Joanne, big growth businesses. How do you think about multiples?
Yeah, there's no question at first blush the market looks pretty expensive. It is 22.5 or so times. But to your point, Matt, the index is dominated by these big growth companies, not just growth companies, but companies with significant what we economists call economies of scale, network effects. These are companies that have strong complementarities in their products and also get better as more people use them.
All right,
and so
you're boring me.
You're
boring
me.
me.
They have become
I
so
really don't want
large.
to hear any of it. All right. Bubbles, crypto bubbles this morning, guys. It's really not that bad, actually. On the on top 100, it's only down about a half percentage on average for the top 100. Top 200 is hurting a little bit more though. So they get negative 3.0%. Average here down 3.7% average. So most of your all coins on your top 200. Like I mentioned before, as XCN in our arsenal, right, is down the most now. On the top 200, down right now about 12% on the week, 33% the month now. XCN still hasn't had even a good month, sitting down at 33.5%. Even the 3-month, 38.5. So again, I think the biggest opportunity right now is probably just everyone overlooking XCM. As it's sitting out and now at their it's a new macro bottom, right? So this I feel like is a good place to maybe load up and see markets don't fully tank. Still some fuel left in the fire. What else is down or up today? Nothing's really up today, I'll tell you that. Everything's red, right? ZBEX down 5% on the day, 10% on the week. Still up 30%, 126 on the year or the 3-month, whatever. But yeah, all in all, it's a good day to DCA. It's a good day to DCA. Pick out some of your favorite ones. Maybe down the most on the day, on the month, maybe on the week. A lot of stuff is still sold quite a bit. All right, guys, that's what I got for you this morning. I'm still DCAing. I hope you guys are still DCAing. Surviving this pullback. All right, let's get back into the news. I'll see him talking about maybe Fox Business. Fox Business, of course, probably gonna try to hit Trump and the rest of the markets.
Out soon. It's coming after teasing a new 6-seater EV in China. Will all that help boost?
Talking about self-driving vehicles.
The 17th from Morgan Stanley, AI adoption and the future of work. I assume you guys have both sort of perused.
Healthcare.
And that's maybe part of the answer to why the stock market has managed to sort of look on the bright side of things, frankly. Market, it loves when, companies are getting more productive, and it sort of rhymes with the 90s and all the rest of it. It's not great for the overall economy. Obviously, if it happens too fast, you have...
All right, I want to get into this. They were talking about this pre-market open.
So, I get this feeling that
the market
there's
right
so
now.
much happening, but there's nothing coming out of it, like the Alaska meeting between Presidents Trump and Putin.
Well, that's the thing. For all of the things that we're looking forward to this week, we're really in wait-and-see mode right now. We know we're going to get a very interesting read on the consumer in some of those reports, especially on Walmart. That's not until Thursday. We know that Jerome Powell is going to be interesting in some fashion. We don't hear from the man himself until Friday. And then when it comes to what's going on the geopolitical front, it's another wait and see. We know that the European allies are gathering at the White House this afternoon. We're all waiting for details on what exactly happened in Alaska, but we're just going to have to hang tight, and that's maybe why you see such muted movements in futures.
And I guess it's easy enough to do when you're hanging out at all-time highs, right? On stocks, on Bitcoin, risk assets just are really, I don't want to say frothy, but higher than we've ever seen them. Well, maybe there's a new multiple that we need to be thinking about here. Coming up, we'll talk about.
All right, so that's the overall feel. I feel like Matt outlined it pretty well this morning. In their banter back and forth. So that's kind of the overall feel of the market, what we're waiting for right now. And the whole peace treaty with Ukraine, we should get some more news on that. I was following that over the weekend, so it is kind of wait and see mode right now. Wait. All right, let's see what else we got this morning. Getting back into, let's take a look at the charts real quick on not only Bitcoin at the market open. Looks pretty good. Again, it's oversold right now. Let's take a look at the live book map brought to you by Kimba. Don't pay for something you get free, guys. Bringing you the live heat map for free. It looks like the bulls have some legs this morning. Bears are getting a little bit, again, too much foam at the mouth for the bears. Let's zoom in here and see price action. There's still a lot more below us to go, although it looks like they're starting to move. 1,000 now. More stronger, giving them a little too much time to build these bases, right? We don't have that much left now. We're basically waiting for max pain. Max pain comes basically after 112 again, right around 112. So hopefully we do not see that today, but anything's possible. If this deal does not go through and goes south in any way, expect a bigger pullback. Warning you guys right now. The markets are trying to price this. Okay. All right. So stocks are a little changed this week as traders await Powell's speech. Retail earnings, of course, is holding the market back in the United States. That is a headline right now on CNBC. Let's finish up. This one here. Bitcoin sinks to 115K after its newest record. Macro concerns spark liquidation wave. All right, so the crypto market tumbled to begin the week as heightened macro concerns triggered more than $500 million in forced selling for long positions. $500 million all liquidated overnight. The price of Bitcoin was last lower by 2%, 115,200, after touching a new all-time high last week. Its fourth one this year at 124,496. At one point, it fell as low as 114K. It slid to 4% to 4,283. 15 after coming within spitting distance of roughly 4,800 record last week. Both coins rolled over higher than expected. July wholesale inflation data raised questions over a Federal Reserve rate cut in September. Investors' profit taking triggered a wave of liquidations across the crypto market. In the past 24 hours, sales from 131,000 traders totaled $552 million, according to CoinMetrics. The figure includes 123 million in long Bitcoin liquidations and 178 million in long liquidation, Ethereum liquidations. Even more on Ethereum, damn. Take a look at the chart on Ethereum too this morning. We were calling for a touch to the previous all-time high over the weekend. It didn't happen. It did not happen. Ramon and I were like, yeah, this is gonna happen on Sunday. We got the complete opposite. We fell off a freaking cliff on Sunday. So again, after that news came out that they were gonna be traveling to meet up, yeah, that definitely uncertainty. Now, all right, let's get back into article here. Adding to the investor disappointment were comments from the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who clarified Thursday the strategic Bitcoin reserve President Donald Trump established on March. This is old news. Of course, we covered that at great length. He basically doubled back on that and then said to everyone that, yeah, we're going to find other options that don't cost money to the taxpayers. And that's exactly what's been said since the very beginning. So again, nothing burger on that as well. Okay, last week's test of Bitcoin's Ethereum's high surprise traders expected on August pullback of cryptocurrencies, expecting macro concerns to steal focus in the momentum around crypto's institutional and corporate adoption, especially in what historically has proven a weak trading month for many markets until September's Fed meeting. Yeah, we do have this, what we call crypto curse, or Bitcoin's curse. August curse. Many see pullbacks of the month as healthy as a strategic cooldowns rather than the reactions of crisis. Yeah, thanks to largely support from the crypto ETFs as well as companies focused on aggressive accumulation of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Although ETF tracking the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum posted net outflows on Friday, they logged net inflows of 547 million and 2.9 billion respectively for the week. Ethereum funds in a record week of inflows, as well as a 14th consecutive week of inflows. Crazy. So yeah, again, front and center, right on the headline this morning on CNBC. You cannot ignore our space anymore. Not anymore. All right. Okay. So here are Monday's biggest analyst calls of Apple, Duolingo, Netflix, Target, CVS, Sunrun, Live Nation, and more. We also have Walmart this week out as well. It's going to be basically a whole nother, yeah, wait. All right, what else do we have? Trump advisor Peter Navarro slams India's opportunistic purchase of Russian crude oil. And they're still going back and forth on, you should not be buying, you know, their oil. Morgan Stanley maintains bullish stance on Nvidia. White House enjoys claim Russia agreed to Article 5 like security guarantees for that too. This one out yesterday. Special envoy Steve Witkoff on stay in Russia offered some encouraging signs in President Donald Trump's meeting with Russian Putin's Putin in Alaska on Friday. Putin gave a concession that the United States could offer Article 5 like protection, which is one of the real reasons why Ukraine wants to be in NATO. Secretary of State Marco Rubio voiced caution, however, noting we're still a long ways off from a peace agreement. Their remarks came as Trump is set to meet in Washington with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. Leave on happened on outline that on the synopsis. Trump is set to meet with Zelensky and European leaders on Monday, so that's still the plan as of last night. Loading at. Yeah, so keep it coming. Let's see what's going on. Speaking of the news, let's get back into it.
Forum at RBC. Analysts over there cites new guidance on what is considered beginning construction for clean energy projects.
RBC
trying
Capital
to qualify
Markets.
tax credits. A lot to think through there, but
let's take a look at CNBC this morning. What else do we have here? Palantir covering.
Palantir has produced already, and what you can see into the next couple of years, it's up there. I mean, it really is. It's just a matter of it's trading off of, I think, a lot of the atmospherics of where the company sits in terms of these large addressable markets.
All right, let's take a look at Fox Business and see if they're talking about anything into our space. Here we go.
Slow down the economy. Economist Anthony Chan joins me now. Anthony, first of all, I find it hard to believe that all of these tax incentives and the deregulatory incentives from this administration will slow down the economy, despite the effect of the tariffs.
Well, David, we have a $30 trillion economy, so there's always a lot of forces at work.
True.
The slow growth horse has already left the barn. We grew at 2.8% last year. This year, I think we'll be lucky if we grow at 1.3%. But I do agree we're not going to have a recession. In fact, Polymarket, which is one of my favorite international betting sites, is now forecasting, as of this morning, that there's only about a 14% probability of a recession in 2025. I actually think the probability might be 20, but it's still very low. So I don't see any slowdown, and I see growth continuing well into 2026 for the reasons that you would just
given. But if you have inflation higher than the rate of growth, the working man is not going to be able to buy as much as he used to. I mean, that's the problem.
Well, David, we have higher inflation. What we have is this consumer price index. If you look at it now, it's growing at 3.1%. That's much higher than the Fed's 2% number. We got the PPI. The headline was 3.3, and the core number was 3.7. So inflation is going to be higher. The question is, should we be fixated with a 2% inflation rate? Because as President Trump said, inflation is at a perfect number now. So maybe 2% is not a number that we should worry about.
Numbers are all baloney, man.
And other people in the administration are looking at 3% growth. And at a 3%, you would be making better than inflation. So you would have real increase in income in the United States. Is it conceivable? I know you said it was going to be less than 2% this year, but is it conceivable that next year we could get into the 3% range?
Of course, David, it's conceivable because we have all these deregulations. We got all the tax stimulus from the big, beautiful bill. And so all that can stimulate the overall economy. But you also have to realize that there are other factors that are slowing economic growth, like tariffs. Now, it's not a question of whether we like them or not like them, because the question is who is paying for those tariffs? Obviously, if the exporters are paying for it, it slows down growth in their countries. But if you look at the import indices in the United States, I just wrote a Substack article on this, and import prices are basically unchanged since March. So the exporters are not paying it.
All right, I think I've heard enough of this one. But I did hear over the weekend too that there is a Trump stimulus coming. I think it's now scheduled by 2026. Stimulus checks coming. Trump proposed a tariff rebate as of 3 days ago, $1,390. IRS stimulus checks are not on works. That one. The Trump stimulus checks are still being talked about. I think they're going in and out of. All right, so yeah, stocks little change at the start of the week as traders await Powell's speech, retail earnings, live updates. Stocks little change Monday. They cooled off. A following week of traders awaited key retail earnings and speech from the Federal Reserve Chair Powell on Friday. He's going to be talking at Jackson Hole. And Fed will continue to be in focus this week as central bank members travel to Jackson Hole, Wyoming for the annual Economic Policy Symposium. Yes. Been here again. Here we go again. Again, August, guys. We're in August now. Only a month away from more than likely guaranteed rate. All right, it's pretty nothing enough. What else we could have on Fox Biz? We did take a look at this airline flight attendant. Young adults ditch friends over money. Let's see. Still the same. Putin's trade pitch to Trump at.
As I've said, we have a lot of dimensions for.
Of course, you guys with us on Friday.
It is clear that
covered all. Trump, of course, met with Vladimir Putin in Alaska, and they did a deal, and they made a deal, but they didn't announce exactly the details of the deal. It's all kind of a backdoor deal. Anyway, he pointed out to the article that you see there's an area for a collaboration, saying it was time to turn the page on competition, build a relationship based on cooperation. Both Putin and Trump described the meeting as productive, but gave little information on their main objective, a ceasefire with Ukraine that could lead to a peace deal. Of course, what we're waiting for. I don't think there's anything to catch up on. Hoping to see. Really nothing at all on both the news sites. What is this? Robot freezes Fifth Avenue. Shoppers while trying on Hoka sneakers in bold AI stunt. Oh God. They're going to get AI stunts now with robots for specific brands.
The Trump administration looking to win the AI race against China as the White House's Director of Science and Technology Policy pitches U.S.-made chips at a tech forum in South Korea. Cyber guy Kurt Knutson joins us now. So good to see you this morning.
Charlie, good to see you. Keep your eye on this one. This is APEC. This is out in South Korea. So it's the U.S. versus China.
I'm not sure exactly where it was, but as you can see, people
a little robot.
Really not sure am I going to start seeing this? Are we going to see this everywhere?
So this is named Koid. This is a Unitree robot.
Begun. It has begun.
In Midtown Manhattan. And it had a variety of responses, mostly freak out. It went in to try on some Hoku shoes at a local store. And people are like, what? And the guy working there was like, okay, I'll get you. What size shoe do you want? And he goes, tries it on. What a lot of people don't know is it wasn't autonomous. It's not like thinking, I think I'll go in here and get some shoes. It was a remote control.
Limited mobility.
It's really a gimmick to get attention on the Unitree robot, and also an interesting EFT or cryptocurrency that they're trying to promote related to it. But it is interesting because it got everybody going like, what are you doing here? What are you all about? And it's very unsettling to see a robot on the loose.
It is unsettling, and it kind of makes me think you shouldn't go down the street without being armed, maybe with a garden hose.
No doubt.
God, wow, it's a little too early to say stuff like that, but yeah, guys, they're coming. I talk about it every single day, guys. If you it's been a minute, but good morning, welcome to the dystopian future. That's right, guys. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a factory worker, a customer service representative of any kind, you are going to be replaced by AI and robots soon. Guys, of course, that does not save your spouses, as well as they will want some better model in the bed to do all of the lovemaking. Ooh. All right, sir. Don't tell me I haven't warned you. I've been warning you. All right, we're going back to it, guys. Let's get back to it. Oh, what else we have today? It's gonna be kind of a sleepy day, really. We got 8 minutes till we jump over to crypto news specifically. Yeah. Trump's AI plan to bulwark rising in China. Google AI email summaries can be hacked to hide phishing attacks. Okay. 159-year-old company embraces driverless trucks.
All right, next time you're driving down the road, keep an eye out. That big red.
Yeah. Using stuff. Bot auto for driverless freight. More of that, because that's how that really. Oh man. Okay, yeah. Trump admin unveils groundbreaking tool supercharging government efficiency to win for race dominance. Kind of lackluster, this guys. Not gonna lie. Opinion: Trump border enforcement unleashes new weapon against illegal immigration. China pursues emerging man and advance in artificial intelligence race. Okay, so we're gonna get some more cybernetic implants. Let's go, dystopian future.
Imagine having a conversation with a human-looking avatar version of ChatGPT, as if you're sitting across from a real person. You could also control head
you're talking about that.
Orientation and look around the virtual environment that ChatGPT.
Tech-heavy morning, actually. China experimenting with brain-computer interfaces. I can call this a. You're gonna put a chip. Communist country. Wow, they flat out to say. I love Fox Business. A communist country is using brain-computer interface technology (BCI) systems to allow for communication between the brain and external devices, augment human cognition and human-machine teaming. The Washington Times reported, citing a presentation from Georgetown experts delivered to U.S. officials. Basis BCI involves surgery to implant electrodes into the brain, while non-invasive BCIs are sensors to scalp monitor brain activity. So there, it looks like there's option for. Oh geez. All right, we gotta find something juicy today. This is all fun and great, but I want something juicy. Let's go back to Bloomberg.
I think with both of these companies, it's kind of like the average American, right? Like it's not, you get a full spectrum. You have people that are very wealthy going to Walmart, believe it or not, and people that are not so wealthy as well getting in there. So I don't think it's so much of a trade down story. It's just more of what they have on offer. If you go into a Walmart store, it's basically a grocery store at this point, right? Most of the times people are walking out with giant carts full of eggs and whatever else they need for the week. Whereas Walmart, if you go in, it looks more like a clothing store still. So I think it's getting that assortment right is probably starting to drive the results to Walmart more, or the foot traffic, to Walmart more than Target. But again, Target is adjusting. They're trying to catch up. Unfortunately, right now, the expectation is that they will contract by around their sales will contract by around 3% again this quarter. We'll see if maybe there is some room for them to perform a little bit better.
They have yeah, they had a distress sign. Oh, no. Okay, those are lights over it. I look like it was a distress Target sign, like it was from the dystopian future. I'm like, what the hell's going on at Bloomberg? All right. Yeah. Of course, all of the retail sales are getting hit right now. No one could afford this shit. I was just talking about that with my friends over the weekend about how he's like, one of my friends is like, I want to go get some food. I'm like, okay, where do you want to go? Oh, something cheap. No matter where you go, man, you're gonna pay $15. It doesn't matter where you're gonna go. You're gonna go to a sit-down restaurant. You're gonna go fast food. You're gonna pay like $15. It don't matter. It do not matter. So they're still like, oh, I gotta be frugal, but there really is no way of being frugal. You're gonna pay $15 either way. Here in the States, as long as you're living in in an outskirts city, right, or town, local town. And now if you're in Chicago or LA, you're gonna pay like $25, $36 or something like that for a meal. How it goes America right now. All right, let's see what else is going on at CNBC. Back over here. Got Kramer messing around? No. China's advancements in robotics. We're talking about China and robotics.
Mainly because the government's directive is to push these humanoid robots and to have a world-class, they say, a force of humanoid robots by 2027.
Real quick, Eunice, battery technology also important here, given, again, China certainly is a formidable player when it comes to batteries overall.
Yeah, that's right. And in fact, a lot of the cooperation is with these robotics companies is with the names that you're probably familiar with, CATL, BYD. These are some of the companies that have been supplying the batteries for EVs. And so there's been a lot of discussion about the importance of China maintaining that supply chain.
Pretty fascinating pictures, Eunice. It seems like every couple of months you give us some video that it's truly eye-opening on this side of the planet. Eunice Yoon in Beijing today. Eunice, thanks. As we got sort of a mixed open here, we were up briefly. Dow's now down 30. Kind of a mixed bag of sectors as well, with utilities, industrials, and IT doing some of the lifting this morning. Be right back.
Can I say, guys, it's that kind of morning. Even they're feeling it. You can tell in their demeanor. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Go back to see. Oh no, but Fox Business. We're just jumping around trying to find Diamond and Rough. I think it's time. Yes, it's time. 9:58. It's close enough. We're getting over to crypto news now. Let's jump on over to crypto news and see what we got this morning. Yes. Hope you guys are awake now. Boom! Bitcoin price watch. Bulls defend 114.7 as bearish momentum builds. And the headline today on Bitcoin.com news. What do we have here? Google Play Store crypto snafu. BlackRock clarifies XRP ETF stance. They don't want it. Basically, I don't know why. They don't want the fees on XRP apparently. Bitcoin price watch consolidation phase could proceed sharp rally or not. We just gotta wait and see what the reactions are going to be for the foreign leaders, right? That's the whole. We're just gonna sit and wait and sit on our hands, right? What else we got here? I don't know if I read this down here. I caught up with you guys here. Crypto JPEG says I sold some silver Saturday to take advantage of the red. More Miriam for me. Yeah, I think I did read that one there. Good to go. Yes, we got Cody Bacola ringing the bell this morning with us. Yes. Yes. And good morning, Chaos family. A guys in the house. Good morning, Chatty C as well. How's it going, guys? I missed that little bit down there, apparently. Yes, of course. Crypto Otaku bringing on the likes and the flames, guys. Reminding me, I keep forgetting. The king of Ohio, the king of Godzilla, the king of monsters. No, the king of Ohio. Yes, Dick the Snake reminds me every single day via this floppy disk to shill harder. So if you guys are not hitting that like and subscribing, please do so. And of course, it doesn't cost anything to support. All right, guys. So yeah, feeling some kind of way about the markets, but it is what it is. What we got here? Cody McCullough with the flames. Yes, feed the fire, Milk Bunny. It is time to feed the flames, guys. It is definitely time to feed the flames. If you're not feeding the flames, what's late? If you're not feeding the flames this morning and buying some of this dip, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You're not doing your job. This is how money's made. When there's blood in the streets, don't forget to feed the fire.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace.
Yes.
Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Yeah, boy.
Not about money. It's about sending a message.
All right. What else we got? Crypto news. We're gonna get into some crypto news now. If there's anything to cover, headlines. Nothing here. Nothing. Really. Nothing. Any. What? It's nothing. Nothing. Not a single article to read that's worth reading. Oh Jesus. Okay. That's what's going on here. Let's take a look at cryptonews.net. Solana XRP dive 5% amid profit taking. Bitcoin traders eye gold divergence. Okay. Strategy still amplify Bitcoin's upside. Hedge funds bet against strategy. This. Yeah, we were talking about this last week. They had their first huge down week for all strategies products. Hopefully not scaring too many people away, but yeah, did not look good for strategy Friday. Here. Oh yeah, we did it. Michael Saylor coming out and saying he bought more Bitcoin. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Oh, strategy, one of the world's largest institutional Bitcoin investors, announced that it has made a new acquisition between August 11th and 17th. Strategy buys 430 more Bitcoins in a... So yeah, more hoarding from Taylor and his... anything else, man? Nothing. It's total... Like, there's nothing in the markets today, guys. Nothing to even talk about. There's not a single thing here is worth reading. Bhutan Bitcoin strategic 92 million shift amid ongoing sales. Nothing article. We already talked about Bhutan, the large sovereign wealth fund. What else we have here? Let's take a look at some metrics. Screw it. Let's look at some metrics. Take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Take a look at the Dixie. Take a look at the overall sentiment on New York Stock Exchange, and go back to crypto bubbles. Let's just look at overall sentiment. Bitcoin dominance still hanging out around 59 and some change. 59.7 still. Not that different from where we were over the weekend or even where we were on Friday. 59.6, now 59.7. You'd say that yeah, dominance is going back up to 60 basically. This does not have any sort of pullback or continued pullback for Bitcoin purchases. The rest of the crypto assets. It's also getting tighter too, so I would not be surprised at all if we see another breakout to the upside as more coins are getting sold off and people are going back into Bitcoin. A little bit, I guess. A little bit. All right, Fear and Greed index for the U.S. stock market right now sitting at 66. Yeah, I mean everyone's feeling it. Everyone's feeling it. 66 still in greed. Stock market, and I would expect the same thing here. Yep, about 60 in yeah, crypto markets as well. Overall fear and greed still sitting in greed, but still down day. The dollar headed back up to 98. This is actually getting tight too. This is of course inversely negative for risk on assets like Bitcoin and or yeah. It looks like we're coming back up here to retest the top of this here. Looks like it's maybe creating a cup and handle. So we're still waiting to get to the top of this channel, see if we can get to the top of that and break out to the upside. This takes the Dixie probably back to its 98 and a half range, 98 and a half range. If it does see a breakout, that could get it back in the 90s. We'll have to wait and see. Again, this could also be surged by good positive news within the foreign leaders meeting today. We'll have to wait and see how that plays. Probably on the afternoon. I imagine it's probably going to take place somewhere. Let's take a look on that too, if we can get an update. Zelensky, Trump, EU meeting. As of 10 hours ago, as of 1 hour ago, here we go. Zelensky brings back up to the White House as Trump aligns more closely with Putin. European leaders are joining up to Washington to make sure all the transatlantic alliance remains intact. This time when President Vladimir Zelensky, Volodymyr, I thought Vladimir, Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukrainian president arrives in the Oval Office. He will come with backup. An array of European prime ministers and presidents are flying in for the meeting on Monday to make sure that a viable, defensible Ukraine survives when whatever carving up its territory is about to happen. Negotiating table. By most accounts, European officials want to ensure that Mr. Trump has not pivoted to any close to Russia's side. Does not try to say strong arm Zelensky into making a deal that will ultimately sow the seeds of Ukraine's dissolution. A lot of people, of course, believe that if Russia stops the war, Ukraine will be fine. But if Ukraine stops the war, they will end. Yeah. They will want to safeguard against the risk of the United States, the linchpin of the European security since NATO's creation in 1949, undermining the interest. In a call with Mr. Zelensky on Saturday, Mr. Trump offered support for the U.S. security assurance for Ukraine, either after the war. A shift from the stance that Europe should bear the burden of protecting the country through the specifics were unclear. It could actually start a new world, like World War III, though, if this were to break out, and say, for example, the way that they're trying to set this up now, for basically, okay, Putin doesn't want Zelensky to join NATO, right? And they doesn't want Ukraine to be backed by NATO. So if we were gonna make a side deal on this, we would protect it ourselves. That would basically, if Putin wants to do this, if that's his goal, he would basically pull the United States into a world war, and we get into a world war over Ukraine as a protector. So hopefully that's not all just a lot of manipulation on Putin's part. We'll see. At a news conference on Sunday in Brussels, Ursula von der Leyen, isn't it like von der Leyen, whatever, von der Leyen, whatever. Ursula. The president of the European Union's executive arm stressed that the importance of the security guarantees for Ukraine to respect its territory. Said that's paramount to stop the killing and urged talks among the presidents of Russia, Ukraine, and the United States if possible. All right, so when are they meeting today? This on forever. Holy shit! God damn! Oh my god, guys! I would have been reading that all damn day. Oh my god! Oh man. Meeting. Oh dude. The meeting. They're talking about the old meeting. President. Yes, the meeting. London on Sunday after a virtual meeting, European countries that call themselves the Coalition of Willing, a phrase used in the Afghanistan wars. Oh, as of 4 minutes ago, this one just came out, live update. Heads back to the White House facing hard choice. What the freak is this? Oh my god, really? Goddamn New York Times, screw you. Alright, you're getting me out. So there might have been some other big update that happened fairly ago. Russia pounds Ukraine as Zelensky, Europe backers prepare to meet with. They haven't met yet as of 20 minutes ago. Oh my god. I'm just having all sorts. Check 1 2. We good? We good? I think we're good. I don't know what the hell, guys. All right. Okay. So, what else are we looking at here for the Zelensky meeting? All right. We're just gonna have to go back into the news and see what they're saying. Covered. Nothing happened in crypto this week, guys. Man, it's almost 10:15 already.
One place I have been.
Nothing.
Paul Sweeney
Really?
has
Nothing.
not been.
Exactly.
Is Soho House.
That would have been my question first, Paul. Have you been there? Because this was I'm new to this company. I have to say, Soho House. It's kind of a co-working space, often compared to WeWork. The ticker there is HSE.
Okay, I
Sorry,
really. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling some kind of way this morning. Let's see. Dayforce. Okay, as leads S&P 500 on report. Here's about that either. Carlos Jimenez, representative of Florida. Headlines still looking the same. Everyone's waiting on these earnings calls for Netflix, Target, CVS, Sunrun. I think I already got the Sun running. Tesla, Apple, Nvidia. And guys, all right, we'll go back into crypto again. Market cap of all assets still Bitcoin's holding number 7, as it sells off to 414.9. Still holding number 7 in global market. Okay, what else we take a look at our daily hodl. Kraken enables Monero deposits as privacy coin surges with a 51% attack. China gearing up for a potential stimulus to a revised slowing economy as U.S. tariffs begin to bite. So yeah, they've been going through a little bit of deflation. Ethereum flashes bullish signal as investors slow greed for Bitcoin amid crypto dip, according to sentiment. As I showed you, dominance is starting to pull back up for Bitcoin. So yeah, there's a little bit more of a shift. All back to Bitcoin. A smart whale that was early to Shiba Inu builds large chain link position. Trader warns Bitcoin should still be a repeating pattern that marked the end of the 2021 bull run. Of course, you can have naysayers saying that this is going to be the top. This is it. This is done. Guys, I'm not feeling that kind of way. What else we have? Crypto exchange Gemini reveals $113 million operating loss in public IPO filing. Yikes. Bank of America warns U.S. stock market may drop in a minute. Imminent buy the rumor, sell the fact report. You take a look at that. Auto dealer drains $26 million from Capital One. Kind of owned firms caught in alleged fraud scheme agreed to pay $21 million U.S. government. The U.S. government. JP Morgan Chase forecasts 4 Fed rate cuts in 2025. 4. Damn. JP Morgan bullish again. They were calling for rate cuts back in June, July. Never happens. Again, take that with what you will. Tom Lee's Bitmine immersion accumulates additional 135,000 worth of ETH. Yeah, worth about more than $500 million. Or mere hours. This just came out. No, that's yesterday. Yeah, that's yesterday. Guess they bought that over. Bank of America is issuing a word for U.S. equities, saying that a correction of the U.S. stock market may be approaching next week. Bank of America strategists say a dip in the U.S. stocks following the Federal Reserve's Jackson Hole Symposium on August 21st, 23rd is within the realm of possibility, according to the note seen on Bloomberg. The bank's analyst, led by strategist Michael Hartnett, says that the investors have been piling in the riskier trades like equities, crypto assets, and corporate bonds due to optimism with the Fed will begin cutting rates soon. Hartnett says that the gold, commodities, crypto assets, and emerging market assets will be key winners in a trend of investors looking for hedge against a weaker dollar. All right, it's pretty much the big takeaway. They found that 91% of the pooled fund managers think that U.S. stocks are overvalued. I agree. The highest rate since 2001. The bubble, guys, is all just following the dollar. The empty money supply. Google confirms hackers broke into the tech giant's Salesforce system. He says the SP 500 prime for new record high as Wells Fargo, Bank of America raised price of target for one red hot. Yeah, there's pretty much no news today, guys. There's no news today. We're all just sitting on waiting on Zelensky and Trump, and then we're gonna, of course, get a flurry of news after that comes out. Zelensky, Trump, when meeting, Google, when meeting, 10 hours ago, 45 minutes ago, when meeting. Oh Jesus. Today, looks like, yeah, they will arrive today around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have a couple hours, guys, couple hours. A bilateral meeting between Trump and Zelensky in the Oval Office. I think with that, I'm going to do one more pass, and I'm going to call it, because it is that kind of morning, guys, that kind of morning. Braveheart McFreedom's here this morning. Yes. Good morning, Braveheart McFreedom. How you doing, my guy? How you doing? Face melting, face ripping kind of day, right? EU is going to take people's savings to fund the Ukraine war, says OG Boban. Yeah. Why you want to make sure you got your own crypto in self-custody. Yeah, and also for what Scott Besson said, too. You never know if they're going to seize our assets as well, like they did in 2020, 1960s, whatever, the gold standard. Got removed. Anyway, right. Feed the fire. Yes, we did that. Great. Good morning, Shilly. Jake the Snake is here. Good morning, Jake the Snake. How you doing? That's right. I need to shill harder, guys. If you like what you're seeing here today, it's kind of a slow day, but if you like what you're seeing, please hit that like and subscribe. And of course, bringing you the news and the chaos every single day. Let's go. All right. Okay. So yeah, we got that meeting as planned. It's going to happen in 2 hours, so sit tight. Yeah, gonna be some. I'm probably gonna do another pass and then call it for this morning, guys. I do gotta. I got an appointment today. I am still doing a little bit of consulting on the side. I'm trying to keep myself more open. I don't want to be working during but I do have that coming up. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Yes, one more pass on, on the news.
Mike, do us all a
traders ramp up, best on fall, rate cut. Yeah. Trading president meets, of course, 2 more hours, 2 more. Fox Business. And they're all saying the same thing. Zelensky will have a counter proposal. Yeah, let's take a look at the headlines. That's pretty much exactly the same. All right, guys. All right. So I'm going to get out of here, get some stuff done, get back in, of course, touch with you guys tonight, see how everything blows on over or doesn't. So yeah, I would just sit on your hands right now, DCA, and do some of your favorite projects while they're down. I'll be DCAing again today too. What is I'll probably be buying an XCN, probably load up on down the mode. Load that up a little bit. All right, guys, so have a good one. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to get some stuff done. I want to hang that light today. And we'll see. All right, have a good one, guys. I will catch you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more Crypto Chaos and the news as we cover the foreign market open. It's going to be fun, guys. I can't wait to see what the foreign markets do. We have totally botched this by selling off another leg down. I think that's going to, again, make the foreign market basically buy a huge amount of dip. We're at basically at the bottom. And we could go a little lower, 113, 112, again, 112 and lower is max pain territory. Probably don't want to see that, but if it does, you expect a huge wick to the upside either way. I will see you guys tonight. Have a good one. Later!
Fly me to the moon, let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, bold 19. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more and more. I'm on board. Hollywood talking is over.
Oh, geez, guys. Oh, what is this? What is this? What's going on? What chat you blowing up while I was... I really needed it. I was feeling it. All right, yes, see y'all later today. Yes, A-Guy, we'll catch you later. And later, everyone. Yes, come on. Markets, pump my bag, says Jake the Snake. Yes, pump. Yeah, hopefully. Again, hopefully you're holding in there with your portfolio. It's down a bit today. I know I was feeling some kind of way this morning, but still sitting out near all-time highs. I can probably take it. And I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Bay Public Freedom says OGB, that's a privacy crypto prices are holding. Rising. Yes, you are correct. Nice. Yes. Jasmine's been doing okay. It's still not. Yes. Jake Snake says a symphony of chaos. Yes, my boy. Yes. I'll catch you on the flip side, says Milk Bunny. Yeah, see you all on the flippity flip. Feeling it. Milk Bunny's feeling it. It's a good feeling, man. Good feeling. My portfolio is still 4x in January because of... Seriously, same here, Jake. Holding up our portfolios. Happy holding ZBCM. And I'm sure that coin's probably going to get some bought up on this dip too. Sitting at 204. Not a bad place to buy ZPX either. All right, guys. I'll catch you tonight. Have a good one. Peace.
Watch the cash burn, lead fade. A new world rises. We've made the trade. The robots are rising. He's taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.